Good Thursday evening, South Carolina weather watchers. Hopefully, everyone had a fantastic Thursday. I'm your host for South Carolina weather, Joseph Peterson, and let's talk about the weather for your Thursday evening going into your future. Looking at the radar right now, nothing going on for the entire state of South Carolina right now. But if we scroll our way up, here's the MRMS right here. You see that we do have some rain going on pretty much in the west as well, rain slash snow, because I do know that there is some snow over there right now. You can see it all the way over there in the in Nevada, for example. Oh, they're in just to the east of Reno, or I believe it's Reno, Nevada, and then just to the west of Salt Lake City. Also, we have some rain going all the way from North Dakota all the way down south towards New Mexico, and then some rain going on inside of Utah, as well as this entire region might be seeing some snow. So that's something to watch for there. And as you keep on moving, let's move on to our cloud cover. Cloud cover right now seems to be just showing some just not really much. Only has some cloud coverage just to our east southeast as well. And if you go into our cloud cover total percentage for the future as well, pushing us forward, not seeing anything either. So we're good in terms of cloud cover for the next 18 or so hours. And then if you go into our current temperatures, 52 in Columbia, 55 inside Charleston, 53 in Georgetown, as well as 55 in Myrtle Beach, 52 in Florence, 53 in Sumter, 50 inside of Rock Hill, 52 in Greenville, 52 in Anderson, as well as 50 in Greenwood, 52 in Edgefield, and 53 inside of Augusta and Savannah as well. Here's our low temperatures for tonight. Low temperatures for tonight around 40 inside of Columbia, 52 inside of Charleston, 42 inside of Moncks Corner, 43 in Georgetown, 46 in Myrtle Beach, 38 inside of Cheraw, 38 in Rock Hill, 38 in Spartanburg, 39 in Greenville, Anderson, Aiken, 38 in Barnwell, and Walterboro as well. In terms of forecast precipitation, no precipitation expected over the next 24 hours. That will aid into the discussion that we have later, as well as no severe weather and no excessive rainfall expected as well. If we move on over here to the 18Z, that goes all the way back to 3 o'clock, but we're going to move it all the way up to 9 o'clock as of right now. And just continue to push this forward for the entire state of South Carolina. You're not seeing anything in terms of rainfall, and no rain expected over the next 48 or so hours. So, as of the information that we have now, no precipitation or anything is expected. Just nice, dry conditions. And going on, let's talk about the tropics as well. Tropics right now, we do have disturbance one over here. Pretty much all it talks about is if there is any development, it will be moving west at around 20 miles an hour, passing near the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico on Friday, then near Hispaniola and the southeastern Bahamas on Saturday. By late this weekend, further development is not expected due to strong upper level winds. So right now, only a 10% chance of forming over the next 48 hours, 20% chance over the next 7 days. And Invest 94, that's what it's called. It's not really doing much right now. As I was saying before, it is not expected to form like we originally thought it was, because it had a 60% chance, and now it only has a 20% chance now. Disturbance 2 over here, Invest 95. In the Caribbean Sea, it is gradually becoming better defined, and a nearby buoy observation indicates surface pressure are falling. The associated shower and thunderstorm activity has increased, and environmental conditions appear conducive for some development over the next couple of days. As a short-lived tropical depression or storm could form before the system moves inland over Belize and the Yucatan Peninsula. So, disturbance 1 over here, you can cross that out because that is not expected to form. Disturbance 2, if it does turn into a depression or a storm, it will move over towards the Yucatan Peninsula and Belize. So, nothing to worry about throughout there as well. So, I do want to talk about the future for the next 300 or so hours. But I also do have a little graphic that I'm going to show. So, if you move down to the southeast right now, right quick and fast, you don't really see much. This is the 17th time. It's in the top right corner of your screen. But just continuing this forward, you're not seeing much at all. There is rain around us, obviously. You see it's just to our coast as well. This is going to like the 22nd, 23rd, and maybe a possible shower near the coast is possible again going into October the 22nd, as well as the 23rd. So that's just going to have to be something that we're going to have to watch for. But other than that, you don't see anything else. So my question is, and this is all the way to October the 31st, and that leads to the question, when is the next time South Carolina will receive rain? If you go over and just look at what the WPC put out over for the next 7 days or so, you can go and you can actually see how much rain is expected to fall through the next 7 or so days. So if you move, or I'm going to move down to the southeast right here, and you can see states South Carolina, like South Carolina, not expected to receive any rainfall over the next 7 days. Just not expected at all. And it's not just us. Georgia might not see rain for the next 7 days. Alabama might not see rain for the next 7 days. The Panhandle of Florida might not see rain for the next 7 days as well. If you move up here to the Mid-Atlantic, Virginia, North Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, eastern portions of Pennsylvania, I should say, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts as well. All of these places will not receive rain over the next 7 days. Now, this is from the information that we have now. This can change, but as of now, as I'm recording this, there is not really a chance of any sort of rainfall throughout this entire region over here for the next 7 days. Now, obviously, if you move somewhere to like the west, for example, a lot of rain is forecasted over here, up to 6 inches of rain possible up there in like northwestern portions of Washington State. But completely just opposite from over towards from the east and west, completely different. You can see how much rain's going on down inside of like the south central, up there in the northwest. But then just look at the east, not really much. Not even Florida's portions of Florida might not even see rain either, which is pretty interesting to see. But that's the future. That is that. And so I do want to talk about one more thing. Will this aid with the drought as well? You can see if you go into the drought monitor that was updated just today, didn't really update much from last week, but this week the D0 abnormally dry. Berkeley County, Dorchester County, Colleton County, Charleston, Jasper, Beaufort, Hampton, all the way up into Orangeburg, Clarendon, Sumter, Lee, and then southern Darlington County as well, is under a D0 abnormally dry conditions right now, meaning it's not a drought, but it is on the fringe of being a drought if we do not receive rain. And one thing that is severely helping us right now is these cold temperatures. Right now it's around 40, it's in like the 40s and 50s right now throughout the entire state. If it was not like this cold and this was happening during the summer, we'd have some major drought issues. Especially if this was happening inside the summer. We're lucky that this is only happening inside the fall though. Because if this did happen in the summer, we'd have major drought condition throughout the entire state, and it would not be a good thing at all. So, when's the next time we will receive rain? That was the question. It will most likely be at the end of October. The coast maybe has a little chance going into like October the 22nd, maybe the 23rd as well. But for us, for at least the entire state to maybe even see a drop of rain, probably around October the 31st on Halloween or November the 1st. In terms of the drought as well, this could impact the drought. It just matters on how hot it gets. There is a warm up on the way, but right now, it just seems like that those hot temperatures just aren't there just yet. So we're going to wait and see what happens there. So let's go on and talk with the audience. If you want to be a part of the audience, you can by joining us at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Let's check on the chat right now and see what everyone has to say. Mr. Anthony does say, good evening, JP. Good evening to you. My cousin Cheryl says, good evening, weatherman. Hope all is well with you today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do you have fun? Love you much. Your cousin Cheryl. Be blessed. I think you mean, do you have fun? Will you have fun this weekend? Because I believe that's what you mean. But this weekend, I honestly don't even know what I have planned for this weekend. So honestly, I don't even know if I will or not. But thank you so much for your comment. My brother Josh says, "Yo, hope you had a good day." I did. Thank you for asking. Shema says, "Hello there, mate. Hello." Dad says, "Good evening, Joseph. I gotta say, you're my favorite meteorologist. You beat out Roker in my book by a landslide. Thank you so much for that comment. That is appreciated a lot." And then Miss Chevy says, "Hello, Joseph. Hello to you." And that seems to be about it. I don't see anything else in terms of just comments, questions, concerns, anything like that that anybody has. So we're going to go on and do our daily traditions, talk about San Antonio and Raleigh. And so we're going to talk about rain first. And honestly, I don't think you're going to be surprised at all to hear that no rain is really expected for San Antonio until you get to, I should say, Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning, you do have a threat for some showers to move through there around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. So you're doing better over there with rain than we are over here, actually, in South Carolina instead. But as we wait for temperatures to load, let's check out those lights. Let's see what we're at right now. Okay, so we have nine people watching and only 2 likes. Let's go on and get the like. Let's go on and hit the like button if you have not already. As we are trying to at least get 10 likes every single night. So make sure that you go on and hit the like button if you have not already. 9 people in here, and again, only 3 likes. So let's get that up. But talking about temperatures for San Antonio, low temperatures tonight at around 54, high temperatures tomorrow at around 82, low temperatures tomorrow night at around 62, 63, high temperatures going into around 75-ish going into your Saturday. As you move on over here to Raleigh, North Carolina, let's move on down here, see what we got. Low temperatures tonight at around 43, high temperatures tomorrow at around 60, 64-ish, low temperatures tomorrow night at around 45-ish, and then high temperatures going into around 66, 67-ish, maybe going into your Saturday for your high temperatures there. Already checked for severe weather. No severe weather expected over the next 24 or not 24, but the next 3 to 5 days ish or so. So you're good in terms of severe weather. But that's about it. We're at 279 subscribers. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, make sure that you do that. Also, Trail does say greetings, everyone. Greetings to you. And that seems to be about it. I don't see anything else. So if that's it for tonight, I think we're about going to head out. Make sure you hit the like button as well, as we still have 9 people in here, only 4 likes. So make sure that you do that. Also, hit the subscribe button as well. Trying to get to 300 subscribers by November the 5th. And also make sure you hit the share button as well, so that people can hit the subscribe button, like button, share it to the people that they know as well. And make sure that once you share it to them, they share it to somebody as well. Does not have to specifically be in South Carolina. If they still watch it, hit the subscribe button. That's still fine. But that's it. So everyone have a fantastic rest of your Thursday, and I will be back tomorrow morning with your Friday forecast update.